As humans, we have been programmed over many years to categorize things, to label things, put things into buckets, things that are good, things that are bad. And similarly, we have done this with emotions as well. There are positive emotions and there are negative emotions. And over the period of last few years, the negative emotions, the marketing of letting go and moving away and not feeling negative emotions has been done extensively. Now, it's very important for us to understand that in our life, generally as well, we get triggered by many situations that happen in our life, and those triggers release certain kind of chemicals in us, and there are certain kind of emotions that we feel because of it. Now, when we are in a leadership position, the responsibilities that we have is high. The environment that we work in is very dynamic. So these triggers are much more present in our environment. So the emotions that we feel on everyday basis, every week, monthly basis are much higher than anybody else who is not in such a position or not in this kind of a role with such heavy responsibility. So it becomes very important for us to understand that every emotion that the Creator has created within us has been created to serve us in some way. It has been created for our benefit. So the conversation that we have with an emotion should not be, this is a negative emotion, so I need to find ways to get rid of it, and this is a positive emotion, so I need to find ways to amplify them and just keep them, and I should not have these emotions. All emotions like anger, lust, envy, anything that you feel which is so-called negative emotion is also trying to tell you something. Because running away is not an option, it's not a possibility, and that race is never going to end. You will keep running forever. That's why I see so many people who are constantly in that loop of reading self-help books, attending seminars, watching videos, and they're trying to find ways to get rid of these things. You can't get rid of it. It's impossible. You need to find ways to ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me? Which value, which belief, what part of my identity is getting threatened or questioned or judged or cornered in some manner that I am feeling the way I am feeling. That is how you understand what is causing you to feel this and what is it trying to tell you. Maybe it's time for you to shift a value that you have held so dearly. Maybe it's time for you to change a belief that you've been holding on to for a very long time. It's time to evaluate what is happening, and that is when you can bring in that shift, that change, and make a decision on it. It's not about running away from those emotions. That's never going to help. It's a never-ending race. So very strongly believe the fact that every emotion that you're feeling is there to serve you. It's trying to tell you something which is for your own benefit. But the question is, are you listening? Are you aware enough to understand and have a conversation with this emotion to see what is it trying to tell you?